Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Lindenmuth, and today I'd like to tell you about the basics of the Marvel Heroic Roleplaying Game. For those of you who are not aware, a role-playing game is a game involving two or more players. One of the players describes the scene taking place, while the others will play the role of characters and react to those scenes. The games usually have one part ad-lib acting, in the sense that you are playing that character, and one part board game, in the sense that you need to use dice in order to determine success or failure. There are usually no set winners in these games. Usually the progression of the story and having fun tend to be the goals. There are plenty of themes available for most role-playing games, ranging from fantasy, science fiction, and comic book games such as Marvel. What I'm going to discuss with you is the basic mechanic of the game, starting off with character data files, followed by the process of making and rolling the dice pool, ending with the reading of the dice and narration. First, data files. Data files are a character sheet of sorts, giving you the specifics behind each one of the characters. For this example, we shall use Captain America, who's a character I assume all of you should be aware of. Next, you have to begin building the dice pool. You start from the top of the sheet with affiliations and move your way down. Affiliations are specific based on the circumstances. The die types are either going to be for solo, buddy, or team. Solo is when you are working alone. Buddy is when you have a partner. Team if you have 3 or more group members at the same time. For this example, we'll have Captain America in a fight alone, so we'll use the solo die of D6. The second die you have to pick up would be from your distinctions. Distinctions are descriptions of the character, and they may either benefit the character in the role, or they may hinder them. If it is a beneficial distinction, you will roll an 8-sided die, or a D8, and if it will hinder you, it's a D4. For this example, we'll use Captain America's Sentinel of Liberty aspect and add a D8 to the pool. Next, you'll have to choose powers and special effects. Powers are what make the character above average and are broken down into sets with varying powers attached. You will choose a power from each set that is related to the role, usually a maximum of 2 dice, unless you use a special effect, which will either add to your roll, change your dice type, or give another effect. The special effects do cost points every once in a while, or have another penalty, so be aware of that before you use them. For this example, we'll have Captain America take enhanced strength from the Super Soldier program and the weapon value from his vibranium alloy shield to add another 2 to 8-sided dice to the dice pool. We won't use any of the special effects for this example. Then you move into specialties. Specialties consist of the training that your character has gone through, ranging from acrobatics to technology and vehicles. Usually you'll choose a specialty associated with the role at hand. Since we're using a combat example, you will use Captain America's Combat Master at a D10. So a D10 is now added to the pool. Next, you will be rolling the dice. After you roll the dice, anything that comes up as a 1 has to be removed and cannot be used for the remainder of determining whether or not you've succeeded. There's another use for those, but that will not be covered in this presentation. After you remove the 1s, you'll keep 2 dice, preferably the higher values. These are your effect dice, effort dice. The effect die is another die that you keep of your choice, preferably the one with the most sides. After you determine your dice that you are keeping, you compare the effort that you have rolled by adding those 2 dice together to the effort of the opposition. Whoever has the highest total succeeds at the task at hand. Afterward, you compare the effect dice. The larger the effect die, the better effect, obviously. Afterward, you describe the outcome by narrating. In our example, does Captain America succeed at knocking out this villain? And if he does succeed, how did he do it? The effect die will help you determine how to tell that story and spin that tale from there. That concludes my presentation. I would like to thank all of you for spending your time to view this. I would also like to give special thanks to Margaret Weiss Productions, the creators of this role-playing game, and to Stan Lee for the creation of the Marvel Universe. Thank you and have a nice day.